am Princess Rodora P. Cotornas and welcome to my vlog. This is all about the climate action. What is climate change? Climate change is the global phenomenon of climate transformation characterized by the changes in the unusual climate of the planet regarding temperature, precipitation, and weather that are especially caused by human activities. As a result of unbalancing the weather of Earth, the sustainability of the planet's ecosystems is under threat, as well as the future of humankind and the stability of the. Here are some issues of climate change. Environmental issues are defined as problems with the planet system, air, water, solid, and etc. that we have as a result of human interference or mistreatment of the planet. The planet Earth is constantly changing. We cannot deny the fact as the population changes. There is also an increasing problem that surrounds it. People need to be aware of different environmental problems that we are facing right now, like the influx of natural disaster, global warming, and much more. These current environmental problems make us more vulnerable to different disasters and tragedies. We need to address various environmental issues seriously in order to avoid such problems. We should protect our environment and the individual organization or governmental levels for the benefit of both the environmental and humans. Next is the pollution. Pollution is the process which involves the contamination of the environment. There are types of pollution: air, water, soil, noise, radioactive, light, and thermal. And there are primary causes that affect our environment in many ways. All of these types of pollutions are interlinked and influence each other. Pollution of air, water, and soil requires millions of years to recall. Industry and motor vehicle exhausts are the number of pollutants. Heavy metals, nitrates, and plastics are toxins responsible for the pollution. To prevent pollution, we need to reduce the number of trips you take in our car, reduce our LM stove use, avoid burning leaves, trash, and other materials like plastic or etc. Avoid and green equipment. Stopping pollution is very important for the survival of our planet, as well as for our health and well-being. Next is the soil degradation. Soil degradation refers to the decline in soil quality. Aside from, there is also an adverse changes in alkalinity, acidity, or salinity of soil. Soils get damaged due to many reasons: overgrazing, monoculture planting, erosion, soil compaction, overexposure to pollutants, land use conversion. There's a long list of ways that soils are being damaged. The loss of fertile soil makes land less productive to agriculture, creates new deserts, pollutes waterways, and can alter how water flows through the landscape, potentially making flooding more common. Next is the deforestation. Deforestation simply means clearing of forests and make land available for residential, industrial, or commercial purposes. Species-rich wild forests are being destroyed, especially in the tropics, often to make for cattle ranching, soybean, or palm oil. Plantation or other agriculture, monoculture. The forest has a significant role in absorptions of carbon dioxide and also responsible for the release of oxygen for fresh air. In addition, forests act, act as biodiversity reserves and help regulate the temperature and rainfall. So what causes of deforestation? So there are some or common causes of deforestation. Includes agriculture, unsustainable forest management, mining, industrialization, and forest fires. Infrastructure activity also cause great loss of forests, such as building of roads, and the major effect of deforestation is the loss of habitat, since forests serve as home of many animals as well as of planting. Secondly, with the event of loss of forest, the event of the forest trees capture and stores carbon dioxide. Those loss and damage of forests will lead to climate. So, how do we prevent deforestation? We prevent by conserve trees and forests in our area. Plant trees, the more the better. Support forest conservation and organization. Learn about forests, both local and global. Demand better labeling of products so you know if they are certified and sustainable. So lastly is the greenhouse effect. So the greenhouse effect is a natural process in which atmospheric gases trap the sun's heat and warm the earth's surface and lower atmosphere. This make earth hospitable for life. Human activities such as burning fossil fuels for transportation and electricity generation, or the increasing concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. This enhances the greenhouse effect, trapping extra heat in the Earth's atmosphere and slowly warming the planet. Here are the some greenhouse effect. For example, first is the solar radiation reaches the Earth's atmosphere. Some of the radiation is reflected by Earth's atmosphere and surface, but most of the radiation is absorbed by the Earth's surface and atmosphere warming. Next, second is the Earth's surface remits some energies as infrared radiation. A portion of infrared radiation escapes the Earth's atmosphere and goes back into the space. The third is some of the infrared radiation is trapped by greenhouse gases in atmosphere, which causes Earth such as surface and lower atmosphere to warm. So the fourth is human activities are increasing the levels of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, which is trapping extra heat and releasing heat temperature. Lastly is how to prevent climate change. As a climate change, it's hampering the lives and resources of our earth. We need to look at the extreme measures to prevent climate change. Now, what we can do to prevent this? Is it possible for all of us to join preserve nature? Yes, we can if appropriate strategies are implemented to combat climate change. These are the different ways to reduce climate change. Make policies and agreements on climate change. implement projects on clean energy, create social awareness on climate change, prohibit deforestation and cutting down trees, conduct capacity of building programs on climate change, keep the surrounding clean, avoid use of chemical fertilizer, reduce wastage of water and other natural resources, reduce the flora and fauna. Next is buy energy efficient products and appliances. Plant more trees in the neighborhoods and surrounding areas. Respect the environment and protect its resources. Reduce the consumption of energy. That are the some prevention to avoid climate change. That's all, guys. Thank you for watching. Once again, I am Princess Chidora P. Codorna.